Washington. This is TBD News with Morris Jones.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us.
In the Satellite Center, John Gonzalez for TBD News.
Well, last week we told you about the Washington Business Journal's GrowSmartBiz Conference that took place today. How did it go and what did business leaders take away? We're joined now by Shashi Bellamkonda from Network Solutions, who just got back from that conference. How did it go?
It was a very successful conference. We had over 400 small businesses in the room. There was a lot of good spirits in the room, and everybody took away something that they could implement as a business strategy in their business.
How much more difficult is it these days than it would have been 5-10 years ago before this recession that we're hopefully getting out of? What's changed?
A lot of new trends, especially with online, is especially very different. I mean, we have a survey that we do every 6 months called the Small Business Success Index. The Small Business Success Index says 50% of small businesses don't even have websites. This conference almost kickstarts them into like, hey, you need to be online because that's so important. People are searching for products and services online.
I remember when Network Solutions was in its infancy. It was a story that I covered back in the mid-90s. The whole internet has really taken off. There was that hiccup in the economy back then, year 2000, when the internet and all the tech stocks took a big dive. Network Solutions has pulled away from that now. You're way out in front. What is the company doing these days?
We've been a small business, and as you know, thank you for being a friend of ours for so long. In these terms, it's not enough for a company just to sell products, but we need to make sure our customers also succeed. So part of the conference was also part of those measures that we took with our partners, Washington Business Journal.
And that's Alex Orfinger from the Business Journal, by the way, and he was on here last week talking about this plan.
And Murray Johns, the Deputy Administrator of SBA, is standing next to him.
What else did you take away from that conference? Some specifics now.
I mean, being online is very important for any business. You need to be found when people search for you, even if you're a brick and mortar business or if you're a single owner business.
It is so critical. I remember this goes back to 15 years ago, if not longer, and the internet was still fairly new. I thought it might be like CB radio, just a little blip on the radar, but talk about a business being online. I was at a local liquor store, and a woman walked into the store, and the internet, again, was still newer certainly than it is today, and she asked the proprietor of the store, she says, "Where are you online?" And I laughed to myself, and I thought, why is this store worried about being online when for a liquor store or any other business, you just walk in and you buy the product? But that woman was so far ahead of her time by asking the company why they weren't online. Now you expect it of everybody. Is that a major mistake that companies aren't making now?
Yes, if you're not online. I'll give you some examples of people who are coming newly to the area, or people using mobile devices and searching for businesses. Like on a Saturday morning, if you expect every service station to be closed, you're going to search online and find out which is open. So if the business is online, the hours are online that people can find them. You'd probably say, hey, this is the business that I'm going to go to because it's open on a Saturday.
Well, and then online now means searching from your telephone, as you were saying. You don't have to go home or be at a laptop or be on Wi-Fi. Online means you're picking up your iPhone or other device and you're looking right there.
Exactly.
What's the future for Network Solutions then?
I mean, Network Solutions has been there with every trend. We've helped small businesses. We know businesses need to run their day-to-day activities, so we try to make it easier with the websites, with e-commerce, with anything that the small businesses need online, starting from, of course, our roots, which is domain name reservation.
Exactly. Well, it was a good conference. I'm glad you got so many people got some good out of it, and it was a perfect timing for the community, too. Thanks so much for being on the Business Report.
Thank you very much, Morris.
Moving ahead, Rockville-based Novavax posted a third-quarter net loss of nearly $10.5 million.